Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 4th place here at Lincoln Speedway, the top NASCAR finisher. I know you gotta feel pretty good to beat Kyle Larson and then the rest of the crew. How'd you feel your race went out there?
Yeah, Kyle probably gifted us the top NASCAR guy with his flat, but my guys gave me a really good Awesome Energy drink, number 17. Man, it took me kind of a minute to get going in that feature. You know, we kind of slipped back to 8th, and then we had a couple good restarts, got our way up to 4th, and then thought we were going to have a shot at the lead there. We were all kind of sliding around and back and forth, and I kept hitting the curb a little too hard in 1 and 2 and kept kind of messing up my rhythm. And then I switched it up, went back to the bottom, but the track was super racy. I mean, it was super typical Putnamville with a big curb on it, really tricky to run, but had a lot of fun. Awesome to see a big crowd out here, a good field of cars, and it was a good time.
You mentioned typical Putnamville. How many times did you run here before, and what kind of cars?
Only midgets. I ran a USAC midget here during midget week. We had a 2-night show here, I think 2020. But that was the only time I've ever ran here. But I've watched a lot of races here, especially a lot of like sprint week races, and the track looked identical.
You other NASCAR competitors, Chase Briscoe, Bowman, Larson, y'all running this race. Is it fun to be able to compete against them in an environment like this?
It is fun. Alex has been running a lot more sprint car races, which is cool to see. He's got his operation going really well. Kyle runs a ton throughout the country and throughout the year. We're trying to get our operation where we can run a lot more often. Briscoe's just getting into the wing cars, and so it was really cool for all of us to come out here and support Kyle and Brad's first high limit race, and looking forward to doing more.
When's your next dirt race and when's your next sprint car race if they're not the same?
Well, I'm not sure. That's TBD for all the above, so I got to look at some schedules.